Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the E portion of Tell Joanne. I am your girl, Joanne, and I am super excited because guess who is back? Guess who is back? We waited. Big bro JoJo is back because your girl has been sick for a while, and so we couldn't do that thing. And if you notice, we decided to work it out because he's still at his place. I'm still over at my place, but we're going to do it. We're going to do it for you guys because it's been too many movies, too many things that's been going on that we have not been able to do together. So I am super, super excited. The show is yours, bro.
All right. So what I figured, we have a main event that is coming later this week. We're going to have a trailer dropping for the new Superman movie, but we wanted to do a little bit of catch up before we get to the main event.
So before you even start, I want to say something really quick. I just watched I know you and I talked about it like a few days ago. I just watched the 8 minutes of Kraven by Hunter, and it's crazy. Like, I liked it. I was able to say everything that was going to happen. So I'm going to put the video out. So if you guys definitely watch that video, it might actually come out before this. So, but it's interesting because you've seen it also. So let's talk about it really quick. What was your thoughts about it?
I have not watched it yet.
Oh, I could have sworn you told me you seen the first 8 minutes. That's why I watched it.
I told you it was out, but I have not watched it yet because I have this thing where I know that these Sony Spider-Man movies are going to be hot garbage, or at least watchable at best. And I never like going into any movies like that where it's just like, okay, I can watch this. It's a comic book movie. So for like a popcorn movie is the term that gets used a lot, where you just sit there in front of a screen and just shovel popcorn into your face. I can always get down with that. I love a movie. I love a spectacle. But I have grown to want a little bit more out of it, and I don't get it from the Sony stuff. The closest has been the Venom movies.
Which I have not seen it. I know you and my husband went to see it. I have not seen it. He has not spoken to me about it, anything at all. So when I watch it, I feel like I waited so long. I'm wondering if I should just wait till it comes out and then do like a first time reaction.
I think it's out for at least rental on demand at this point online.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it didn't do that great, and this is part of a conversation that we can really get into here. Is that Sony, and I guess since we're doing reactions, trying to do some catch up since we haven't had the opportunity to talk, officially has said that with this Kraven movie, this is the last planned thing that they have on their own for Spider-Man.
Okay, so I didn't know. Okay, give me background on Kraven. I'm sorry. Like, I don't remember who Kraven is at all. And that's the whole time I was watching it. I kept on, I had I was thinking Wolverine, and I was just thinking Sabretooth, and I was like, he must be Wolverine, extra stepbrother, because of how things were moving. I'm trying to not tell you anything else because I don't remember who he is. I have no idea. So I was literally going in blind watching this 8 minutes of, interestingness. So why is Sony not going to go and do things by themselves? They've been sucking lately?
So, yes, this all goes back to the whole idea of movie rights, because they've had Spider-Man, and I mean, hats off to them, because the originals that really did well in theaters, obviously first tip of the hat to Blade, because Blade is really what kicked off everything. But then what really took
Blade is Sony. That's right. It's not Disney.
I forget what specific distributor put that out. I want to say it was Fox. But either way, like, Fox and Sony kind of started off this superhero movie run that we're on right now. But the biggest of the two being Spider-Man and X-Men. And we got our extreme gratuitous love of Fox characters through X-Men and Blade and all of them with Deadpool and Wolverine. But what Sony was doing, instead of being bought out by Disney like Fox did, which gave them all this access, they essentially came to an agreement to allow Spider-Man to be in these MCU movies. And they allowed that to happen, but then that also allowed them to make movies side movies in the Spider-Man IP. So that's where you start getting these villain movies, where you got Venom, where you got Morbius, where you got Madam Web, and now Kraven. All of those came out under the umbrella of it being quote-unquote Spider-Man movies made by Sony. And
wait, Madam Web is the villain? I'm like, she's the villain?
kind of. There's other villains involved there, but it's that one is starting to touch onto the idea of like the Spider-Verse, which, I mean, if you're going to do anything within the Spider-Verse, the animated one's got it right.
Wow.
So, but that's a completely other conversation. We're talking live action right now. So when it comes to this, Venom has been really the only one that has done well-ish critically, and then done well enough at the box office to get, you know, 2 other sequels and keep going. And now that one has kind of hit its end, which once you watch the movie, we can talk about that a little bit more. They were doing these other things on the side, trying to get more money, milking Spider-Man for all it's worth, essentially, is what it feels like. And you can kind of get that sense by watching these movies and getting some of the plot, and it's just like it feels like a cash grab, and that it has heart, and that's a shame because there's so much material that you can pull from on top of original thought. Instead of it being a cash grab, show some love to these characters. And that's where something, and this is what I was talking to you about with Kraven, where it's 8 minutes of the movie that they put out to generate buzz, because they probably know that 8 minute is their money shot. That's the best probable experience that you're getting out of that movie. So I feel that if you watch that 8 minutes, you're seeing the best that they have to offer for that movie.
I hope that's not the case, right? I really hope that's not the case. So I guess it did say Sony, but I don't know why I was thinking Marvel, because it started like that. I was still thinking Marvel. I think I have been ruined by Deadpool and Wolverine over the scene that, like, when it comes to Marvel, right? And I'm just like, I need better. So what I saw with the 8 minutes, it was cool, but it wasn't like a Marvel movie, right? It wasn't like an Avenger movie. It wasn't like a superhero movie that I was used to. Like, me being intrigued is because I don't know who the character is, and I'm wondering if I knew who he was, would I be excited or would I be disappointed? So I don't even know. But if that's their best, then I don't know. I don't know. I don't think it's the best. I think what I got from that scene is to want to learn more, to want to know more, but not like, oh my God, this is so great. You know what I mean? But it's like, okay, who the hell is this dude and what's the story behind it?
Yeah. That's, I think, an approach that a lot of these like comic book or like nerdy topic movies, or even like video game movies, they're taking this approach of, if it wasn't under this specific banner and you didn't know these characters or what the opportunity for greatness with these movies could be, you can go into the movies and be okay with it and be like, that was a fun movie, not knowing what the background is or what it could have been. But then you have people who know what it could have been, and then it turns into that was not the experience I wanted to see out of this. This is a bastardized version of what I wanted to see. And that's where a lot of the upheaval comes with the internet community and, you know, these reviews that start coming up. So it's difficult. And, you know, they're trying, but the trying feels like trying to make money instead of trying to put out a product that has heart and love and compassion put into it. The actors are going to act. They're going to put their best foot forward into these movies, and there's always going to be some glimmer of hope to make it watchable. But I don't know. It feels to me like it's been a cash grab, and this almost cements it with the fact that Kraven's the last one, because you know there's something that they could be leading up to. I don't want to get into too much spoiler talk for Venom, but there's something that has potential there.
Okay. So before we actually end, let me know your thoughts. Let me know if you guys seen this movie. Let me know if it's a movie that I need to be seeing, that I'm gonna be excited about seeing. On that note, I'm gonna see you guys on the next reaction. Bye.